Oh. Some insulated window covers for the windows. Wow. That's actually really cool. These are from Living in a Bubble. I pay for these. It's not a sponsor. Yeah, I like it. It's just magnetic and it's insulated, and I got one for this side and I got one for the other side too. And I also got their bug nets that go over the door so you can roll down the windows and keep the bugs out. So, just wanted to open that and check it out. I like it. So I am actually going to attempt to do a little bit of insulating today. We have 2 boxes of old Havelock wool that I think those are extra boxes from Isaac's bus build that he wound up not using. So had it not been for that, I probably would have used 3 in thin slit just because it's easier to work with, in my opinion. This is fairly easy to work with too. And as far as the insulation goes, I don't mind either or. So since we have this and I'm, trying to save money where I can, I'm just going to use that, see how far it goes. I might need to order another box, but we'll see. So I'm going to start by filling all of the underneath and like in these crevices, and then we'll go in and do like the big spaces. So for now, we're just going to start at the bottom and work our way up. Okay, I have some good news. While I was doing the insulation, which I think I might actually have enough with this, pretty much this entire box, and then I used the whole other box to do like all of the crevices, and then now I'm working on the big sections, but my window just showed up for this. So I got my replacement window because this one showed up shattered and it was the wrong window, and it was just like one solid window, which I paid for, one with a window. So I let them know. They were super cool about it, and then they sent me another one which just got here. So let's go open it and see if it's the correct window. If it is, I can go ahead and install our second window, which will be really nice to have. Oh, I forgot it's a box in a box. It's looking good so far. Yay, we finally have the correct window and it's not broken. So when I put in the window on the sliding door, this piece was actually like a one piece with the frame of the van. This one is not, but it is freshly glued, so it might be a little more difficult to get off than when I did my T1N Sprinter van. It just came off super easy, but the goal is to take this off and then we can start on the hole for the actual window. The grinder didn't pan out. I was hitting the metal and I didn't want to do that, so I used a hammer and this and got it off. It just took a minute. So I just used the extra plastic I had from my mattress, taped it up, and we're gonna get ready to cut the window out. This is just a little bit.
Is that good?
Yeah. All right, let's put it going down.
Acetone. Well, we can do that after.
So we just line it up here, and then we just put it up.
How far forward do I go?
Just line it up. Should I come back a little bit? Is that good on your end?
I mean, I'm in front of this line.
Yeah, you should be.
Oh, okay.
Just inside that line. Ready?
Yeah.
Make sure it's straight. Down. There. I did on the other one. Some towels for the more shop racks or whatever.
Oh, shit.
That was quite the struggle. I'm really glad I had Isaac to help. For some reason, the like the sealant stuff, the Sikaflex was like coming out really hard, and then it wasn't grabbing like as much as the other window did when I did it. So it was a struggle to kind of get it centered, let it set up, and then get it even and stuff. But with Isaac's help, I was able to do that. So this is the end of today's work day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is a new day, and today I am going to take the tape off the window on the outside of the van, and we'll check it out. And then I also am going to finish doing insulation in the van. And that's really all I have planned for today. And then once we get that far, we'll see what else I might have time for. So let's just go ahead and get into what we're doing today. One thing I forgot about that I didn't mention is that now that I have the second window in, we can put the ladder on because it goes over the window, which I'm super excited about. I just reached out to Renogy to see when I'm gonna, if they have a tracking number for my solar panels, because once I have my solar panels, I can install the AC, put those up there, install the AC, and get the deck up on the roof done. Most importantly though, more important than the deck is just getting the solar panels up and the AC up. The last thing I do will probably be the deck on the roof outside of that fan build itself. I used the entire box, both of the entire boxes of Havelock wool, and I finished all the insulation outside of the ceiling. So I'll have to buy another box for the ceiling, but the rest of the van is done. I did the sliding door, the back doors, and all of the rest of it. So that feels good. I got my ladder on, looks great. I'm really happy with it. I'd say we got a lot accomplished. Exciting news is Isaac's finally done with the bus, so that means he's jumping on the van build with me, and we're gonna try and get as much done as possible. So we're gonna go get materials this week and really dive in, see how far we can get in the next week and a half. But that's all I have for you guys today. I'm just so grateful that you're all here, that you're watching. I appreciate you more than you know. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.